HBO Max has released a new show called Raised by Wolves today. The first 3 episodes are out on HBO Max, so if you have access to that and you want to give this show a look, I highly recommend it. It is from Ridley Scott. It's sci-fi, a lot of mystery, and you just don't totally know what's going on here, and it's something that really drew me in and I quite enjoyed. All right, let's go over this episode now. Overall, the pace was quite slow, but you are still hooked in and interested in what's going on. There's a lot of mystery. You're wondering what on earth is going on here and really are invested to find out. That is the first thing that really gripped me from this initial episode. Even like I've watched some other shows recently, and often that slow pace just loses my interest. There's got to be something going on here. But really, with everything that was going on with the androids and why they had these kids and what happened between the androids and the humans, you're really invested in trying to find out what is happening here, and I really appreciated that. So we start out with 2 androids on a ship floating through space, and one is hooking some tubes and stuff up to the other android, and we soon find out that they're trying to harvest some human embryos, and for whatever reason there is some rule that androids are not allowed to raise humans. We don't really get any sort of explanation on that or any reasoning behind that, but we're kind of just led to believe that there's some sort of conflict between androids and humans that has led to this. So the majority of the first episode is mother and father, the 2 androids, raising these 6 children, and over the course of the episode we can see that they're on this very barren planet, not much resources, and slowly these children start dying off. 1's dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5 dead, till there's just 1 child left. It's just mother and father and Campion left alive, with not much hope for the trio. So they came to this planet on a ship that essentially crashed down this huge hole and has been sitting there ever since. And father decides that he is going to use this ship to contact I might have this wrong here, the Mithraki Ark, and they're basically the humans. They're floating around space on this ark looking for a suitable planet to try and rebuild the human race with. The father views it as the last chance to save Campion and have him live a life with the chance of proliferating the population of humans. Mother, on the other hand, she's been starting to break down, and we're starting to see some changes in her. We don't really know what's happening in regards to those changes, but her personality changes. She gets a little more aggressive and more protective of these children, that they're her children. She's got to protect them. And because father wanted to contact the Ark to reveal their location, she ends up going and killing father. But unbeknownst to mother, Campion goes and alerts the Ark anyways, and then this is when the episode really kicked up a notch, and we started to see maybe a little more of what this show is going to be all about. So there's a group from the Ark comes down. They soon figure out hey, there's this human kid there, there's this android, we clearly need to save the kid from the android. So obviously they decide they're going to steal the kid, kill the android, and it does not go well for them. And we start to see that the android can do some serious damage, is essentially invincible, can kill humans with just a sound, and is a 100% total badass. So she goes, takes out all these dudes, steals their ship, goes back to the Ark, kills a whole whack load of dudes on the Ark, sets the ark up to go crash into the planet, steals a bunch of kids from their nursery, and comes back to Earth. So she's kind of like reset things for herself. So it's mother and I think 6 kids, and she's ready to carry on with life. Like, there's so many questions in this first episode that are left unanswered that have left me really hungry to find out more about what's going on in this series. What is happening to Mother? We see her breaking down, but at the same time, she's developing or gaining access to these powers that she didn't know she had. She can change her appearance, she can fly, she can do the sound thing, she can absorb bullets, and we don't know what's going on. She may not know what's going on, and it's very interesting to see what's going to happen. So this is a show I'm definitely excited for checking the rest of it out. That's 2 more episodes up on HBO Max. I don't know if that's the whole season. I don't think it is, but I will be on the lookout to let you know what's going on with Raised by Wolves. All right, that is going to wrap up our episode 1 recap, share my first impressions with you, and until I get around to episode 2, I will see y'all later.